Hi folks, I'm the newstarcadefan here, and welcome back to A Winter's Daydream. In the last episode, Otoko is being Otoko, and there's some self-conscious being bandied about because now, the good mood went from 10 to 0 fast. Discovering lukewarm chicken nuggets at 3 in the morning while working on the essay due later that day is peak student living. Yeah, true. Or ramen if you're an American. I thought you said you were hungry. Why were you picking at your food like that? I'm fine. Fine, he says. You're going to look like Pikachu if you're not careful. Otoko, that's why his damn mood is at 0 now and it's about to be a -10. Is that such a bad thing? I've always thought Pikachu was pretty cute. True, even chubby Pikachu from back in the day. I meant Pikachu from the first games with the round chubby belly, or maybe Snorlax would be more. Otoko, you really are trying not lose a brother, are you? Otoko. Hey! Otoko kicks the leg of my chair from beneath the table. That's Otome to you. Her kick upsets the table. And my precariously bowl of miso soup splashes all over the table and onto my lap. It's uncomfortably hot, and I hiss beneath my breath. Otoko, be more careful. I think you're the one who needs to be more careful, you. Just look at yourself. Look at you. You're so childish. You need to grow up. I think you've grown up a little too much, dear brother. Not up, but out. Why, you... Okay, try to behave, please. You're not children anymore. Yeah, that's where mom has to step in. That's right, be nice to your sister, you. That's right, you. Be nice to your sister. I grit my teeth together. Being the older sibling, I'm always the one who gets in trouble no matter what Otoko does. My parents were soft on her. Dad always wanted a daughter, I think, so I let her get away with a lot. It doesn't hurt that she's so pretty. I want to stay on my feet to the floor and say this isn't fair, but I know doing that really wouldn't make me seem like a child. I have to try and bear it, or will I? What if I said I'm here with a bright idea? You know what, I'm thinking about visiting Grandma today. Huh, why would you do a stupid thing like that? To an outsider, Otoko's reaction might seem rude, but I think she has a valid point, for once. Well, Otoko, it's to get away from you. Omeko is our paternal grandmother, and our only grandparent who's still alive. She lives even further out in the sticks than we do, if you can imagine such a thing. Her house is situated in a village far littler than this town, a good 40 minutes away by train. The train chugs along an old semi-abandoned track that's rusted and overgrown with weeds. There's no buildings for miles around, no streets, no houses, just flat, seemingly endless expanses of fields. I think about excuse me. I think about 300 people call my grandma's teeny tiny village home. I'm surprised it hasn't been bulldozed over to make room for a highway yet, but maybe the planners in the local government don't seem to know the village exists. True. Excuse me, my throat. It's so out of the way. More birds live there than people, building their nests in the holy roofs of the abandoned houses. I used to hate our family visits to Grandma Omeko when I was little, but now I'm starting to think that the peace and quiet of the countryside would do good for me. It'd certainly be a lot more peaceful without Otoko around. I'm being serious. I haven't seen Grandma in a while. If I let this moment slip by, who knows when I'll get the next chance. I don't understand why you want to take this chance. We had to go there this summer. It was so boring. I got bitten to death by bugs too. Well, you know how it is. She's getting on in years, and if I want to see her if, well, just in case. You don't need to worry about my mother. She's a tough old bird. Tough as they come. I know, but it really has been a while. Weirdo. Well, I think it's a nice idea. Omeko's always been fond of you, and she's only been to Tokyo a few times in her life. I'm sure she'd love to hear how you've been doing at university. And I'll go and call her right now. Yes, you do that. Do you have any idea when you'll be coming back? I'm not sure yet. It takes a while to get out there, and the trains and buses don't run often. Maybe they all get canceled and you get stuck up in the mountains for months and months. Why does Otoko sound so pleased about that prospect? If that happens, I'll change my name to Heidi and start rearing go. Oof. That's actually a nice self-burn. Otoko snorts and rolls her eyes, but that doesn't add any further comment. Wowzers, my throat. Sorry, folks. That is as if a mumbled freak under her breath counts as further comment. Just don't stay with your grandmother for too long. We want to spend time with you too. Don't forget, it's almost New Year's. We need to visit the local shrine together as a family like we always do, isn't it, dear? That's right, New Year's wouldn't be the same without you. I know my mother's a fun old woman to be around, and she's always doting on you, but don't let her take up all your time. Don't worry, I'll be gone only a day, 2 days at most. That's what you say, but all your days are precious. You're my only son, and I really have missed you. I'm Grandma's only grandson. I'm sure she's missed me too. More than Otoko has at any rate. My little sister is reclining in her chair, chopsticks in her mouth, while pushing a piece of tofu from one side of her cheek to another. When she sees me looking, she scowls and turns her head away. I thought little sisters were supposed to respect their older brother. Nope, that ain't always the case. Why did I have to get stuck with Otoko? I found my grandmother after breakfast. She sounds more than happy to accommodate me for a few days. At least somebody is. Luckily, I don't have too much to pack. I was so tired after dinner last night that I didn't have time to take all of my belongings out of my rucksack. I retrieved my bag from my bedroom, then make my way downstairs. Tama is meandering about in the entrance by our shoes. She sniffs my sneakers curiously, her pink nose twitching, her head cocked to one side. And this is the same cat who busted your ass prior. Maybe my son has disturbed her. Cats are incredibly territorial. It has been 8 months since I last came back here. Do I smell unfamiliar to her now? Maybe she thinks I'm a stranger, a hostile invader. Oh well, Tama never liked me anyway. Shoo, shoo. I wave my hand in Tama's direction and she hisses, scampering off down the hallway. Her tail is stuck up in the air like an aerial, as it so often is. Stupid cat. Whoa. I take a seat on the stairs and slide my shoes onto my feet. You can act a little nicer to me, you know. I don't see why she should. You're never nice to her. Oh. I glance upwards, me and my sister's narrowed eye. It's you. Jeez, and you say Tama has personality problems? You're the one who should be acting nicer, you. And why is that? Yeah, neither you nor the cat gave him any reason to. It's the golden rule, you know. You should be more appreciative that I came to talk to you before you left, duh. Yes, and I'm overwhelmed with emotion that such a goddess such as yourself has deigned to materialize before a mere mortal like me. Quite literally, too. I didn't hear Otoko's footsteps as she approached me. Maybe she did materialize out of thin air. Then again, it's more likely Otoko is so skinny her feet doesn't make any telltale noises as they touch the floor. Otoko doesn't eat much. She picks at her food daintily like a baby bird and pushes things around her bowl on her plate. but not very much goes inside of her mouth. Okay, this is actually something very serious. Maybe she's trying to get that perfect. Yeah, this is actually something that's quite serious if you think about it. That's how eating disorders and such start at the end of December. Otoko might not be the nicest girls, but you can't say she isn't dedicated. So why are you here? Are you gonna beg me not to leave? Will you miss me after all? Heh, as if. I should have known. I just came by to give you this, and so you don't starve. Jeez, you know she's quite. We gonna have to find out why she's actually mean to you now, because it always wasn't like this. Otoko thrusts something in my direction. It's a small lunchbox wrapped in a cutely pink and white spotted handkerchief. The handkerchief is tied up in a neat ribbon, keeping the separate layers of the lunchbox held together. It's a very sweet gesture. At least it would be if Otoko weren't scowling, but it doesn't match my younger sister at all. What is she playing at? Are you really giving this to me? Well, duh. Who else would I be giving it to? Ask a stupid question, I guess. Why are you sitting here gawping? You'll let the flies in. Oh, so I just didn't expect this. A cutely packaged lunchbox is the very last thing I'd expect for Otoko to hand to me, unless the contents are poisoned, of course. Younger sisters in TV shows usually are sweet and doting. They worry about their older brothers, fuss over their health, and make them delicious food. Well, this is the real life, and Otoko for some reason is far from that. It's a shame that girls only exist inside the TV screen. My little sister is the exact opposite of that. That's why the situation is so surprising. And here's where I'm going to end off the video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And also, don't forget to share this video either. I'm the newstarcadefan saying thanks for watching, have a good day or night wherever you are, and bye for now.